Okay, so hi everybody. I am going to be doing a video today on how to get like a fake gash or cut making without spirit bomb or anything like that. Kind of improvising, doing this off the top of my head. Sorry, my hair is all crazy today. All you need is all-purpose glue stick. Won't hurt you if you're using it on your arms or anything. Eyeliner pencil. Doesn't matter, I'm just using a Walgreens brand. Doesn't matter where you get it from. I'm using moisturizer. This is Garnier. I don't know how to say it. What's this one? Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel. This I use on my face every day and it works really, really well. It's greenish, whatever, doesn't matter. What I've got in my hand, you'll need toilet paper, some loose powder. Doesn't matter if it's colored or not. Like, actually, yeah, this is actually a loose powder foundation. I don't use this foundation, I use it as a cover. Then doesn't matter, it can be natural colored. And I'm using actually lipstick as like a base kind of fleshy color. It's actually nude, but it's actually kind of pink. You can't probably see it. It's actually a Kat Von D lipstick, but it's like one of my like most creamy lipsticks, so I'm just gonna use that as like a primer base kind of color. And then I'm also going to be using different eyeshadows. I just took these out of the eyeshadow set thing. So there's a whole bunch of different colors you can use. And you're going to want a clean slate. I'm going to do it on my wrist right here. And then, so I'm going to start with this moisturizer a little bit. Just like, you don't need that much, just that much. And yeah, I'm just gonna moisturize the skin because you won't have anything, a good slate if you don't moisturize it. I actually have a bracelet on, which is not a good smart idea, but what are you gonna do? This is good for Halloween also. I'm going to use this after I got the toilet paper already on. So right now I'm going to start with the toilet paper. Make sure your whole wrist is actually really dry, really rubbed in. Take the glue. And you're going to... It's just plain white glue. Clear glue. A bit. People actually use this on their eyebrows and stuff. Get quite a bit. And we'll do more and more layers and layers. You gotta make it look like real skin. This is a weird spot. You can do it also over here. I just like this area because it's like easier for me to get to and to do. Okay, so you got that. Make sure it gets tacky a little bit. Take one sheet of toilet paper. And you don't want it thick like this. So you're going to find the little edgy part and pull it apart. So it's two very thin pieces. And I'm going to kind of crumble the first piece like this. Uncrumble it. With it. Kind of make it a shape, like, doesn't really matter what shape. Doesn't matter if it's ripped down the middle or anything like that. So you're going to lay this as your first layer. This doesn't have to be the layer that's like torn up. You want it like that. So it is really laying down. Alright? So I've got that really good. Now I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to put another layer of glue, just a little layer, over this toilet paper to get the other pieces of toilet paper on here. And what I'm going to do after I get all the toilet paper on is I'm going to take the back of the eyeliner. That's what the eyeliner sticks for. So I'm going to take the back of the eyeliner thing to kind of cut it open. Alright? Now you can use the same little pieces, and you just want it to be kind of a messy laying down kind of look to it. It doesn't matter how it is right now. You just gotta worry about like how it'll look in the long run with this kind of thing that we're doing. Pieces in. It doesn't matter what kind of glue you use. I'm using the Elmer's glue. You can use any glue you want. So I've got this next layer. I'm going to do a whole bunch of layers. Like, you can do as much toilet paper as you want, but the more, the better. Like, so just spread it on me. The more you have, the better it looks, because the more like skin it looks. That you can get all a little bit bubbled up like that. It actually helps you to know exactly where to place it. If you bend your wrist, where your wrist bends, you want to put it there. So that's actually how I knew where to put it, not because of any other reason. It might not actually take as much toilet paper as I ripped off the roll, but that'll take quite a bit. Side some toilet paper. Get another layer of toilet paper. Try to be as careful as you can. You don't want to rip any toilet paper off of your skin. And what I like about this Elmer's like craft glue is it's like safe and stuff like that, and it easily comes off. So it's not going to be on you forever. Don't worry. Like I said before, it's really good for Halloween. And we're going to be making it more like flesh and like skin colors. Right now it's just like really white. But I'm not like pushing down, I'm just patting. I'm trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Do you see it? Is it there? What it looks like. This piece right here is coming off, but I'm going to put the top layer of glue. Put another layer on. It'll stay. You gotta work fast because it kind of starts to rip and break as you go. Oh. Putting another layer of glue. It's okay if it breaks, because then you get some more tongue up already. This is the cheaper way to do it than having to buy spirit gum, something like that. Like stuff you don't want to have to buy, like that you could just use resources that are cheaper and like easier for you to retrieve, use, not hard on your parents. fluffy. Like, I already had this stuff in my house because Elmer's glue, craft glue, and then toilet paper. Who doesn't use toilet paper? Alright, so it's actually looking kind of thick. I don't have that many layers of toilet paper yet, actually. It's going to look even thicker, but once it looks thick, it'll be thinned out. Once I break it open, it's not going to look as thick. Like, just like plaster. It'll look more like a gash. I'm making mine kind of fat. It doesn't matter how big you make it. Well, that works too. What I'm doing is I'm rolling it so it doesn't really tear it off. That'll help me loads. Because once you roll it off your skin, it works it with it. I think like 2 more layers and I should be good. It all depends on how thick you want it, like how I didn't know that I should have used like a non-patterned toilet paper, but once you pat it down on your skin with glue, it's hard to turn. You can't see pattern at all. Like, the pattern goes away. So don't worry if your toilet paper has pattern on it or like anything like that. That's fine because that's what I'm using, and I don't think you can see it at all. All right. Actually, I'm not going to use the back of the eyeliner stick. I have other things I can use that I can try to use. Alright. So yeah, you're probably thinking, wow, she's crazy. She's got a lot of toilet paper on her arm. But this is how you do it. Actually, I want to try doing this one thing. This mummy look, and you use toilet paper without using spirit gum or anything. You use the Elmer's glue. I saw this on video. You use Elmer's glue or craft glue, and then you use toilet paper. But for that, you actually have to use the non-patterned toilet paper. You can use the plain sheets. Get extra thin, like stuff like that. Like for Halloween, it's a dedication. So I'm gonna let this. I'm just gonna go like this, air it a little bit, get a little bit of creases, and get a little bit right, like raise it up a little. You don't have to look like an idiot like me. It's all for the people. Oh, computer. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna, yeah, it's pretty good. I don't want to touch it. So that's what that looks like. I did a pretty spiffy job for the first time ever doing this. Okay, so take your nude flesh color. Mine's really actually kind of pink. That'll be fine because we'll rub it out. We just need it to look a little bit like real skin because I don't want it to be white. You could use lip gloss, you could use whatever, but I just find that this lipstick, it'll stay better than lip gloss. Lip gloss is a little too sticky, I think. it's also